Hello. You know what's crazy? I kept double checking to make sure I turned off loop. Because I was just like, how many times have I burned myself with that? Welcome to another episode of Creatia Conversation, the #1 news source on Pornhub for all that nerdish. I am your host, Mara the Shark Watkins, and I am joined today by the co-founder of Rivet City Radio, host of Bots, and Chair Shots, the infamous Will Gray.
Mara, I'm just glad to be here, and it's Thriller Thursday. Wasn't that what we called it last week?
Thrilling Thursday.
Thrilling Thursdays. That was close.
It can be, yeah, it's cool. Like Freaky Fridays, Thrilling Thursdays.
Yeah.
Or Thriller Thursdays. This is going to be more of a gaming Thursday or game stuff, game themed, whatever. How are you doing today, Will?
I'm good. It's been nice and chill. I started Schitt's Creek. Have you seen Schitt's Creek?
I haven't, but what's his face's son? Typically, I've been told like because I always use gifs of him because they just are so fitting. I don't remember his name, but you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, it's his name is David in the show. It's the son, the main character, like the family member. He's like not the main character, but the main character.
Yeah, I was. Well then, Daniel Levy.
Daniel Levy. I was reading what Ty put in the chat. It was a whole lot of words.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put that
up. Lots of Schitt's Creek, lots of Below Deck. I've been patiently waiting.
Animated thing.
No, Below Deck is a trashy reality TV show about yacht crews and like the ridiculously rich people that come and stay on these yachts. But it's about the crew that like mans it, the captain and the chef and like the stewards that run it and the deckhands and shit. Like it's nothing but the crew of this like huge yacht that cater to these like rich people. And then it's like their stories about fighting and screaming and drunk and, you know, one of the people get in trouble for getting caught with a weed pen and she loses her job because her coworker narcs her out. Yeah.
Damn.
Snitches get stitches.
Hey, that is a fact.
But how are you? What are you up to?
It doesn't sound like anything I want to watch. It sounds like a worse version of Jersey Shore of like yacht people.
That's sort of what it is. But coming from the restaurant industry, I respect the service industry because of like what it took. I spent a lot of time in hotels, so I kind of get what people expect with like heightened luxury and shit like that. It's just funny to see people react to it the way they do with the cameras. Will is below.
I get that.
Ty.
My dick.
Yeah, you're special, Ty. I love you.
Well, so I started Spider-Man. And I instantly was kind of tapped into it. So like I instantly could see like how much I will have the tendency to stay up and play a game. Like it was bad. But but so like it's good so far. I'm enjoying the story. I haven't gotten anywhere close to like Peter getting the symbiote part of it, but that's all I'm going to speak on it because I don't want to give spoilers because I know people are still playing. But what have I been watching? I've been watching Ted Lasso.
Nice.
I was telling you earlier before we started, I'm like in the end of season 2, so I'm about to start season 3 within a couple of episodes. What else have I been watching? I'm behind on Loki. I'm behind on Loki and Rick and Morty, so I hope to catch up on those soon. I just gotta fall asleep less. It's not that they're boring. Yeah, it's not even that that's not even that they're boring and I'm falling asleep. It's really just like I'm just continuously tired all the time. Like the second I get comfortable or cozy, like it's night for me. So
you could do coke. That's a good fix.
I could do coke, but I prefer to keep my nasal and my throat lining kind of the way it is. It's doing wonders for me now.
I made it through 20 on coke and anal beads, and now I'm a Dr. Pepper guy. But it's okay, Ty. You'll get there.
Well then. I don't know how anal beads will help with the waking up part, but yeah, we're gonna move on from that. I want to thank everyone who's watching live, because you can catch us here on your favorite streaming platforms, Monday or Friday, most notably, twitch.tv/, Creatia World. And if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can get a premium subscription to your favorite Twitch streamer. Give it to us. Or if anything, give it to someone. Take that money away from Jeff Bezos, please. There's all kinds of perks on there. Like there's free games that you can play on a plethora of platforms, like iOS, Android, Mac, PC, PlayStation, Xbox. I almost said GameCube. Jesus Christ. Throwback. But yeah, there's all kinds of cool perks on there. I only say those things now because I was on there renewing my subscription this morning, so I took a look and I was like, oh, what's in here? But there's also like add-ons and like other premium content for like in-game play for some of these other games. But you can also watch us live on YouTube at youtube.com/Creatia World. And while you're there, hit subscribe. When you hit subscribe, there'll be a little bell next to it. And when you hit the bell, that means you'll get notified every time we do one of these or anytime we put something up new. And, once you're done flicking that bell, you can go on down to pornhub.com/model/Creatia World. It's our favorite place for you to subscribe to us. Because why? Because Agents of Chaos. Have you met any of us? Or, you've been watching us for this long, so you know this. But there's also like Pornhub exclusive content on there as well. And if you want to monetarily support us, you can go to patreon.com/Creatia World. You'll get access to these episodes of Creatia Conversation ad-free. And there's also bonus content that you can't get anywhere else, like Multiverse with me and Travis. We've recently had posted Batman Long Halloween Part 1, and Part 2 is coming fairly soon. There's also Return to Wrestling with Matt and Travis, where they're going over old pay-per-views of wrestling from like the 90s, but they're like in the mid 90s now, if I'm not mistaken. All right.
Yeah,
No?
they're in towards in the Attitude Era with Uncensored 1998, I think is where they're heading into now.
All right, cool. They're in the late 90s.
Got
or as
you.
my daughter calls it, the late 1900s. So
Ouch.
yeah,
Wow.
anytime
Holy shit.
it's crazy. She has no real concept of time, because anytime she sees something that says in like a different century, she'll be like, is that close to when you were born? And I'm just like, no, Luna, that says the 1400s.
Is that close to when you were born? No. Fuck
Not
no.
even close.
Not even a little bit.
Like not even in the slightest. But let's hop into like the main event of why we're here. Newsy time. And before we start talking, chaos for Mara is putting too much cream in the latte. That is chaos for me. I have my own frother now to make lattes. So yeah, just over here making one bad decision a morning at a time.
You're bougie as fuck. You have a frother for your coffee at home now?
I won't lie, it came with it and it was on sale at Best Buy. So it made no sense to not get it. And my coffee maker broke earlier. Well, I won't say broke, it died earlier in the day. And I was like, I'm not starting a weekend without my morning cup of coffee. So we're getting a coffee maker today. And that was the one I got. It came with it. It's really cute though.
That's awesome.
Love you, Keurig. Yeah, so real quickly before I start talking about Diablo. So PlayStation 5 had a system update, and I did the update, and I'm just going to quickly talk about what it does, because there was also first images released of the PlayStation 5 2023 redesign, which we'll get into. But like, yeah, if you do the software update, it's more than just stability. They've updated the music aspect of it, where it's now in the control center, is now much easier to use with its 2-column layout. You can easily browse various categories, playlists, and songs. You can avoid unintentionally broadcasting your surroundings while broadcasting games with your PlayStation VR 2. So if you're VRing in one room and your roommate is blowing someone's blackout really loudly, you won't hear it in your broadcast.
Nice. That's good to know.
You can go to settings, accessories, PlayStation VR 2, and turn on block see-through view on TV to prevent the camera see-through image from being displayed on your TV while using your PS VR 2. Oh, that's just another feature. Jesus Christ. If you say what's new via voice command on any screen, you can now check for new PS5 features. And currently, voice command preview is only available in English for players with accounts for PlayStation Network in the US and the UK. So everywhere else, sorry. And they've improved the messages and usability on some screens. Cool. I can't wait to not use any of those features except for the music one. I think that's probably the only thing I do use.
I think some of them seem cool. Some of these updates, they seem to make a bigger deal about than anybody will ever use. And I feel like all the big tech companies do the same thing.
Thank you, Ty.
You're the man, Ty. But I feel like all the companies do it. They'll send out a really big update and it'll be like, look at all these really new things that you can do. And then you'll do it once and then you'll realize that there's no practicality in so much of it.
Pretty much. But so Sony is set to launch smaller PS5 models in November. This week it emerged the PS5's slim optional disk drive needs to connect to the internet to pair it to a console, sparking concern about video game preservation. That sounded complicated and complex. Just trying to read that sentence. What the fuck? The smaller PS5 design comes with 1 terabyte storage for the PS5 and the PS5 Digital Edition, up from the 825 gigs. That is such a very obscure number in the original versions of the console. And the new model provides the option to add an Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive to the PS5 Digital Edition. If you buy the PS5 Digital Edition, you can add the Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive for the PS5 later, as it will be sold separately for $79.80. 120 euros, 100 pounds, and 12,000 Japan yen. Once inventory of the current PS5 model has sold out, the new PS5 will become the only model available. So if you have the disc drive, it'll become a relic.
I've been waiting for this version of the PS5.
Well, now you kind of get a first view of it. I think this is the old one, though. Either way, we're going to show it anyway. This is what they posted, but I was like, this looks like the old one. And the base. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. See, it should have started with this photo. So this will be, I guess, the this is the fucking external thing, the external disc. And then I guess a cover to, I guess, make it look like it's part of the thing. But okay, it looks slimmer.
I honestly was hoping they would go to not the Starship Enterprise look.
Oh, you thought they were going to stop with that? No.
I don't like it looks like something from Lord of the Rings when you look at it head on. Like it looks like an elven tower from Mordor. Like it does. And I hate to say that, but I hate the design of the PS5. I've never been a fan of it. That's why I've been waiting so long, because I bought my PS4 like 2 days before the 5 come out like an idiot. Because I got a PS4 Pro. And because it's been a workhorse, I haven't seen the need to spend $500 on a new system, nor have I had $500 to spend on a new system. But now that this one's coming out and they're going to drop it some in price, I was like, good time to get a PS5. But I hate that they kept the same design and just made it skinnier.
Yeah, I could see what you mean. It just looks like when you said it looks like an elven tower. But if they brought it to like 2023. But moving away from that and going to another favorite that was on PlayStation, right? Yep. Diablo 4. There's a Diablo 4 sweepstake, and it has a very, as I find it, weird requirement. But let's get into it. This comes from Kotaku.com by Ashley Bardham. Diablo 4 sweepstakes requires 666 quarts of human blood. Blizzard's Blood Harvest runs through November 20th. Action role-playing game Diablo 4 wants fans to bleed for it. Really. The Demon Dungeon Crawler announced on October 20th that for next month, players can donate their actual blood in exchange for in-game items and ultimately the chance to win a liquid cool PC infused with more human blood. It's the Blood Harvest, developer Blizzard said in its reveal post, and it coincides with Diablo 4's Season of Blood update. Until November, just wait for your time. Until November 20th, U.S. residents are over 18 are able to log any blood center donations they make on the official Blood Harvest website. Our goal is to harvest a total of 666 quarts of blood, Blizzard writes, and donors receive in-game items based on collective effort as the puddle of blood tints the nation. I don't know. That sounds like quite a conundrum to be in. Where was I? Crimson coated cosmetics will be unlocked upon hitting 33%, 66%, and 100% of our goal, including several weapon cosmetics at 33 and a red-eyed dappled horse mount at 100%. Those who are not eligible for blood donation or those who live overseas can otherwise reap in-game benefits as we progress toward our donation goal. Wow. Talk about a group project effort, and like a third of the world just gets to benefit from other people doing it. Diablo shares on Twitter. Currently, Diablo is 39% to its goal. And this is as of when this article was written on or published on Tuesday. They were at 39% of its goal, meaning all Diablo players have access to new red weapon skins. Additionally, any adult in the US, regardless of donation status, will be able to enter in Blood Harvest Grand Prize sweepstakes, a liquid cooled PC infused with real, it says in quotes, real human blood. More practically, it will consist of an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090 and an Intel Core i9 CPU. Holy shit, I don't know what that means. You'll be able to enter to win the custom-built PC once Blizzard collects its 666 quarts. Blood Harvest has ghoulish quality to it, mainly because it's being orchestrated by Blizzard, but there's an ongoing and serious blood shortage in the US, the Red Cross said in September, and I'm at peace with Blizzard's call to gamers in a crisis. Jesus. I wonder where blood in PC, which reminds me of when Romans would drink gladiator blood to get virile, or when rapper Lil Nas X sold $1,000 bloody Nikes. That's what I was thinking of. So people could look virile or virally, VIRILE, on Instagram is sourced from. Kotaku reached out to Blizzard for comment. And then they ended the article with, I'm hoping a blood cooled PC will improve my KD, whatever that means. Well then.
I think this is the coolest thing possible. I do have to,
Okay.
I think that two things, it won't be real blood, obviously, the real in quotation marks, but I think it's, this is a little bit of a sly joke. I think it's fucked up that I can't be entered to win this thing because I can't donate blood anymore. So I don't even have a shot to win it. That's lame. That's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Well, once they hit their goal, you can try to enter the sweepstakes
See, that's it. I'll just wait till the goal's met.
because they've already hit 39% of their goal. Like, I don't know what 39% of 600. Well, I'm about to look it up.
333 is half, so 39%.
259 or
Yeah,
260.
yeah,
So, I mean,
that's
you're
not
getting
bad.
there.
They'll get there, and then I'll just try to win it that way. I think it'll be cool. I would love the idea of having a good gaming PC, but I don't know if I would ever really use it for anything. Like, it could be a YouTube machine, and I could play like Fortnite on it, but I only play like 3 games anyways, and one of them's on my Switch. But I
Probably
think
would
this
play
is
The
a
Sims
cool,
on it.
yeah, this is a hell of a marketing campaign. Uh, donate blood will. See, that's the problem, Ty, is because I beat cancer, there's always the risk that, having blood-borne cancers, that they don't really approve of that. Once you have it, they're kind of like, we appreciate it, but no.
No. No.
So it's a hard
Cute.
pass from the blood people. They're like, no thanks, but no thanks. Stop being a
I know
bitch.
they're
See,
like,
if I
thanks, sweetheart.
just lie to them and
Thanks.
do it anyways, I'm pretty sure that'd be a felony.
Is that a felony? Is that a
I
crime?
I don't know. Like, if they test it and you have drugs in your system or anything, they'll throw it out. Uh, Will said, nope. um, I think that you can't, if you donate blood without disclosing STDs and stuff like that, that's against the law because
Okay.
it's a different test they would have to do for it. But I think I would assume that might be illegal of me to do. I don't know that for sure. I could go donate blood tomorrow. I have no idea. I got told I wasn't allowed to, though. But having a computer run on blood, dope as fuck. Magic Johnson donates blood. That's all equally terrifying. No excuse.
Well, I think it's because his prognosis isn't at like a place where it's like it's not spreadable.
Yeah, he injected himself with $138,000 cash straight intravenously, and it cured his HIV. Don't you remember that episode of South Park?
But moving along into some more gaming stuff, and it's still kind of like related to PlayStation, but it's kind of more circling around Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch users can play PS5 exclusive next month, and this comes from Comic Book Gaming by Tyler Fisher. Nintendo Switch users are getting another PlayStation console exclusive very soon. Those on Nintendo Switch Lite, and Nintendo Switch OLED can soon play a PlayStation console exclusive next month. This year, PlayStation have been treated to exclusives like Marvel Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy 16, and Gran Turismo 7. Last year, they were treated to the likes of God of War Ragnarok and Horizon Forbidden West. Amongst these major exclusive games, some PlayStation console exclusives fly under the radar, such as Salt and Sacrifice. When it was released in May of 2022, it was done so only via PS4, PS5, and Epic Games Store. Next month, this is changing on November 7th when the game comes to Nintendo Switch in addition to Steam. Made and released by Devoured Studios and Ska Studios, Salt and Sacrifice is a follow-up to 2016's award-winning Salt and Sanctuary. Unfortunately for the aforementioned duo, it has not been as popular as its predecessor, as it earned lower review scores. To this end, it has a 72 on Metacritic, 12 points lower than the 84 its predecessor posted when it released. um Beyond Sanctuary, a realm of elemental pandemonium awaits. Reads official blurb about the game. A once peaceful kingdom is plunged into chaos by encroaching tides of mags, merciless embodiments of elemental chaos. The marked inquisitors, a doomed force of the condemned, once again mobilizes to stand against the existential threat of magic. A buried secret threatens to bring an ancient empire to utter ruin in a land plagued by powerful and twisted mages. The condemned marked inquisitors take up the hunt. Suffering Succotash. Suffering succotash. Suffering succotash. Yeah. I have a trailer that I will show for the game because I didn't know what this game was. So I guess it would be cool to actually know what would be coming to Switch.
I got really excited. I don't know why I thought they might add Spider-Man to the Switch, but I didn't
That's
think
what I
so.
thought. That's where I thought this was gonna go. I was like, so they kept naming all those games that came out, and I was like, are you about to say those are all coming to the Switch?
That's what I was hoping. I was like, well, this is worth getting the Epic Games log if you get all of that shit. And then I was like,
Yes.
no, that's not what's happening.
But here it is. Salt and Sacrifice.
Inquisitors come to the Veil to seek
that looks like a
purpose
Switch game.
in their punishment.
Yeah. Now that I've started Spider-Man 2, I'm kind of just like, I don't know how I would see that playing on a Switch, but I have a Switch Lite, so I don't know if it might look different on an OLED.
Mm-hmm. I have a Switch Lite. That's what I use as well.
Oh, it's bloody though.
What's up, Tino?
Hello.
We turn against one another.
I like good,
The mages will
like
triumph.
side-scrolling platform games. I was really hyped for the new Mario. I'm really hyped for the new Sonic. This reminds me of some old Castlevania type shit. Simon's Quest.
Yeah.
Whichever path you choose, whichever factions you swear fealty, remember why you are here. All mages must die.
That doesn't seem nice.
That seems very dramatic.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's cool. That's
Coming
cool.
soon to Nintendo Switch and Steam. But cool. We can move along to more game.
Video games and video games and video games.
Yeah. The Grand Theft Auto community is struggling to cope without a Grand Theft Auto 6 release date. And I get that because I was a big fan of Grand Theft Auto 5, and that was another game that had me up till all hours finishing the fucking story. And this comes from IGN by Wesley Yinpool. It would be an understatement to say expectation for a Grand Theft Auto 6 release date has reached fever pitch. It would perhaps be more accurate to say expectation has shot into space and crashed into the sun, and fans are clearly struggling to cope. The GTA community convinced itself Rockstar planned to announce the GTA 6 release date at some point this week. Then it was yesterday, October 25th, that came and went. Now it's today, October 26th. So far, nothing. Why the optimism for this week in particular? There are a number of outlandish theories put forward by members of this most avid fan bases. Among them is Rockstar's history of favoring October for game announcements. Rocktober, it's called. Well, time is running out for Rockstar to say something, anything, this month about GTA 6, which I imagine will end up being the biggest release date announcement of all time when it finally does arrive. The article has, I will show this tweet that they have on the article. This month's devilish and dapper Red Dead Online community inspired outfits come from YouTube, like talking about other games. And then someone said, I might get old, have 3 kids, split up with my wife, and Grand Theft Auto 6 still won't be announced. But the burgeoning GTA 6 subreddit is littered with increasingly desperate posts from fans setting out the case for October 2023. So this is it, wrote Affectionate Mall 61. Last chance for October. The wait is over, or do we crawl back to normal life and see again next year? We're at fake age rating, fake Metacritic page stage of the GTA 6 rumor mill. Fans are adding investor calls to their calendars and even pointing to the lack of a pinned tweet on Rockstar's official Twitter page as evidence the developer is up to something.
Yup.
I'm so sorry. Where was I? In truth, the GTA fandom has been in tatters for some time now. Earlier this month, fans thought they saw GTA 6 in a tease in an image Rockstar published of the moon. Really? The developer can't tweet a single image about GTA Online or Red Dead Online without replies drawing V and I on them. The numbers are surely there if you look hard enough. And then so like people will be posting, there's tweets of people putting V and I in the back. Like someone said, okay. Oh man. The internet's just losing its mind. But I love it. But so Rockstar will of course announce GTA 6 when it's ready, and with a release date perhaps set for 2024, it probably won't be too long before the real tease begins. For now though, perhaps it's time for everyone to take a break. Quote, I am so tired, Redditor FewLeg7890 said. So hopefully we'll get some news about that. So I believe I said earlier, if you subscribe to one of the tiers on I don't remember which one it is, Patreon, you get access to these episodes of Creatia Conversation without ads. But since we are watching live now on Twitch or YouTube or even Facebook, there's going to be an ad. So here we go.
Spice things up in the bedroom, then it's time to check out Adam and Eve. Did you see Adam and Eve is the leading adult toy store that offers a wide range of products to help you explore your sexual desires. Whether you're looking for something to use solo or with a partner, they have everything you need to satisfy your cravings. From vibrators to lingerie, bondage gear to lubricants, AdamandEve.com has it all. And the best part, you can shop with confidence, knowing that all their products are of high quality and backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means whether you bought a dildo, sex swing, penis ring, vibrator, anal sex toy, bondage toy, couples toy, lube, or accessory, you can get a refund within 90 days if you're not 100% satisfied. No questions asked. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Adam and Eve is giving you 50% off almost any item on their website. That's right, 50% off. And if you act now, you'll also get free shipping. So go to adamandeve.creationworld.com and use the offer code erotica at checkout. That's erotica at adamandeve.creationworld.com for 50% off almost any item and free shipping. Don't wait. This offer won't last very long. The link is in the description. Attention dog lovers. Are you looking for high quality products to spoil your furry friend? Then you need to check out dog.com. Because you see, dog.com is the go-to online store for all your dog-related needs. They offer a huge selection of dog food, treats, beds, and more. Plus, they have products for all types of dogs, from puppies to seniors and everything in between. And the best part, you can shop with confidence knowing that all their products are made with your dog's health and happiness in mind. Dog.com only stocks top-rated brands that you can trust, so you can rest easy knowing your dog is getting the best. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Dog.com is doing a big warehouse clearance sale. And all you have to do is go to dog.creationworld.com and you can get up to 80% off on all sorts of items like toys, treats, bones, harnesses, bowls, leashes, and anything else you can think of. So go to dog.creationworld.com and take advantage of this sale right now. Spoil your furry friend with the best products from dog.creationworld.com today. Link is in the description. Are you tired of feeling sluggish and unfocused throughout the day? Then it's time to try Dubby, the ultimate energy source. Dubby is a powerful, clean energy drink that is designed to help you stay alert and focused no matter what life throws your way. Whether you're a student, a busy professional, an athlete, or especially a gamer, W can give you the boost you need to take on the day or the night. It also contains important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks simply don't have. And the best part, W is made with high quality ingredients and is completely sugar-free, maltodextrin-free, and is keto-friendly. So you can enjoy the energy boost without any of the crash, jitters, or angst that comes with traditional energy drinks. Simply mix W with water and you'll have a delicious, refreshing energy drink that can help you power through your entire day. And with a variety of flavors to choose from, including Galaxy Grenade, Beach and Peach, and Dragonade, you're sure to find one that you love. So go to w.creationworld.com and order your W today. And for a limited time, use code Creatia at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's Creatia at w.creationworld.com for 10% off. Try W today and feel the difference. The link is in the description.
I'm like reading through the comments. And to be honest, I probably would. That is very spot on. Not maybe in a suit. I mean, like it would be a suit for doggies.
Yeah.
Yes, and then there's a cage needed for you.
Mhm.
And then it was funny because when I sat down, all I see was it's time to try heroin. And I was like, wait, what?
I was browsing my phone, getting rid of notifications, and when I looked up at the chat, that was the first thing the first thing that was the newest message at the time. It said, "It's time to try heroin." I was like, "Good on you, kid. Try everything once."
No, I'm good. That's one thing I don't need to try. So I want to just get back into some game news real quick before we get into a couple of trailers. And a Saturday Night Live update.
Nice.
So it wouldn't be Thrilling Thursdays with us if I didn't have something spooky to talk about, especially because it's almost the weekend before Halloween. And so from Bloody Disgusting, Johnny Squires, Halloween, A Match Made in Terror is the title of a new official mobile game that just launched for Halloween. Michael Myers is slashing his way onto your smartphone in Halloween, A Match Made in Terror, a brand new mobile game that just launched in the App Store in time for Halloween. In this thrilling match 3 game, you'll collect items to escape from Michael Myers. Michael gets closer with every wrong move you make, so you better make your moves wisely. Having escaped on the loose from Smith Grove's sanitarium, you and the rest of the residents of Haddonfield must act to survive Halloween night by solving ever increasingly difficult puzzles using the iconography of this classic film. Along the way, you will collect special abilities and repair the damage this night has wrought upon this idyllic town. Make those matches as quickly as possible to ensure you stay one step ahead of the boogeyman, because as Dr. Loomis says, if you don't, it's your funeral. The goal is simple. Survive the clutches of Michael Myers on Halloween night. With each successful encounter, you will move up the ranks of the leaderboard. The higher you rank, the safer you will be. Those at the top will also earn additional rewards to help in their journey. And then in the article, of course, it also links you to the game and how you can download it on your respective mobile app store. But here are some screenshots of the game. So, you can unlock additional weapons to help you escape. And I'm sure all of these things will have have their own use. Like I'm sure one will clear a column, clear a row, blow up a whole bunch of them, collect all of the same one. I played a lot of these games, if you can't tell.
I'm impressed. Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely one I'm probably going to enjoy playing on my commutes to and from work. Like, look at this. This is so inviting.
They put Michael Myers in Fortnite.
Yes. What was it? When I was watching my boyfriend play it earlier because he has a Jack Skellington character skin.
Yeah.
And so, but with the Halloween package from Mike Myers, you get the you know, the like
Yeah,
the
and he
sound,
stabs the
and
piano
he
with a
stabs
knife.
the piano. So, and it's so menacing watching like this kind of adorably cute but accurate to the film Jack Skellington just stabbing a keyboard with a butcher knife. And also because you can do it in like his Santa skin as well, so it's
Yeah.
like doubly as cute and menacing. But yeah.
I play lots of Fortnite. I was really excited when I got the Michael Myers skin. I sent Ritter a video of that emote, and I was like, this is my favorite emote to date. And it's him playing the keyboard and then stabbing it with the knife. And I was like, that's the coolest. It's the
It's like
coolest.
the best thing ever.
Mhm.
But yeah, we were just sitting here the other night. We were just sitting here just like in like the glow of like my lights and darkness and like the television and just watching him do it over and over again, just giggling at it. Oh my God. But yeah, I'm gonna download that and I'm gonna see how it is. I'm sure there'll be in-app purchases because capitalism. But we got a Saturday Night Live update and it's a video. So the next Saturday Night Live host is Nate Bargatze. And I'm pretty sure I said it wrong or pronounced it wrong, but I believe he's a comedian. Yes, he's a comedian. I don't know if he's been in anything that I've seen, but I've seen like stand-up videos of him. But he is going to be the next host with the Foo Fighters as the musical guest. And so here is their promo.
Nate, what's up, dude? What you doing?
Hey, what's up? Sorry, guys. I'm probably not supposed to be in here.
Dude, are you kidding? You can be anywhere you want.
Yeah, man, you're the star. You're the host. Right. I am the host.
You know what your problem is? You're too nice. Mr. Nice Guy. You gotta be Hollywood, more edgy.
Exactly. More Hollywood. I can do that.
Hey, Nate.
Hey.
I'm Chloe. I brought you some welcome coffee
Oh.
with simple syrup in it.
How was that?
Honestly, great.
That was awesome.
Really good.
All right. Yay.
Meanwhile, Lauren is having a whole panic
Recordings
attack on the
just
other
got better.
on the other end. It's always funny when StreamYard shows an ad for StreamYard on YouTube. I mean, like when I get an ad for StreamYard while we're doing this.
Using it on StreamYard.
Yes. Like this is like, dang, AI, could you like not?
Get the algorithm better.
Right. So the next few trailers we have are some game trailers. One is called Dungeon Full Dive, and this will be the official gameplay launch trailer. So we'll do that one first. Okay, you got 0.
What's up, Dad Hat? Checking in from Florida?
Hello.
The most magical
right.
place on earth.
Is it?
He's in Disney with the kids.
And oh, you're right, in
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom. I'm just thinking, I just registered Florida, and I was like, is Florida the happiest place on earth?
No,
Or
that
magical
specific little island of Florida.
But anywho, here's Dungeon Full Dive, and already this looks like, are these Titans terrorizing like a community? Because that's what it's
You've
doing.
arrived at the city of Grimspire, and finally, after months of search for the sorceress Flick,
I love that for you.
you've managed to corner
Be
one
able
of
to
her
get that
henchmen in this
without a
dark
fast
alleyway.
pass.
Now, what do you
Never
do?
been to Disney.
I'm gonna squeeze this little idiot for all
What?
the information
Not
I
once.
can. I grab my trusty battle axe and slam it into the ground. May I try to
Why
roll
is
for
Ty coming at
intimidation?
you so
Oh,
hard?
great GM.
What'd you say?
Absolutely,
Because
Barbara.
I think it's what I said about
Awesome.
Florida.
Oh.
Let's full dive for this one.
What do you say?
Listen here, Sprout. You're going to spill the beans about Flick's whereabouts, or else I'm turning you into garden mulch. Got it?
Listen here.
Calm
Sprout.
down, dear
What
Barbara.
year was this?
Let me handle this with a sprinkle of charm and a touch of finesse. You wouldn't want to disappoint a lady now, would you? Just
His
a
mouth
tidbit of
stopped
info,
moving.
and we'll be on our merry way.
All right. Don't hurt me, please.
Why is his face
Flick is
glistening like that?
just hiding north of the city, in the forest. There's a group of tents.
Why
Why
is
does it
the
sound like a
voice
woman?
acting
That's all I
so
know. I
bad?
swear.
Well.
It sounds like a
Wasn't so
woman
hard
is like
now,
trying to
was it?
pretend to be a guy.
Let's
This
head out,
is
gang.
Ty's senior project. He just got done finishing this.
As you approach the forest, following
so
the
this is
clue
a
that you're
D&D
not sure if
game,
you
but
can
these
trust,
graphics, man.
you
These
actually
graphics.
stumble
does-
across a camp
Why does
outside
everybody
of
look
Why are
like
the
they have
hands like this?
Parkinson's?
that looks very
They're like all
suspicious.
shaking.
It must be the
Why
hideout
are they
that
doing
Grant was
that?
talking about.
All right, gang. This place either holds our fortunes
This
or
dude
is a one-way
looks
ticket to
like-
disaster. Watch your steps.
Michael J.
and
Fox
let's
still
have a
woman
more
guy.
go.
Oh, darling, Flick won't know what hit her. I'll charm the
Damn it,
pants
Ty.
off her if I have to.
Caravan, just
Was
a
he
random
cross-eyed?
question. What is your passive perception?
Why is she 20 feet tall?
12, milady. A gentleman never
I think that's
forgets.
the
All
I
right,
think
not
that's
bad.
the
Caravan.
the dungeon
As you
that's
make your
it.
way
Like, she's like
gracefully
the-
past the tent,
host.
you suddenly spot 3 hungry wolves sniffing the air looking for their next meal.
Don't
What
get me
do you
wrong, I
do?
like this model, like this format of the game. It's just like the
friends?
animation
Ha!
and graphics.
It's smashing time. I
Bitch,
rage.
get the fuck
and
out of
head straight
here!
for that wolf. Axe swinging.
Okay, so if you're in Dungeons After Dark with Travis
Does a
and you're
3 hit?
playing,
Barbara.
do you think you could get into this?
As you recklessly charge into the
yeah,
wolf pack,
like,
your
when
axe
we
might as well
played,
be
I
a
was the same
toothpick
out of
against
them,
these
just like,
fierce
you didn't, like,
creatures.
I was like, can I
No
do
damage,
this?
I'm
And he'd be like,
afraid.
yeah. And I was like, okay, well,
You're
I'm
up
gonna do
next,
this and then
Caravan.
multiply it by 10.
Well, it seems it's time for
I
a
think if I
gentleman
was
to step
playing
in.
with a group of
No worries.
friends, this
I've
would be a
got
ton
just
of
the
fun.
trick up my sleeve.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
can't
feel like
sleep,
it's all about
but
the people
At
who
the
play
second
them.
level.
So loud.
Ugh, I mean, what an
I think it's about
ingenious
the people you
move,
play
Caravan.
with.
Good
Because I
roll,
feel
to be
like
fair. You
playing
speak
with, like,
soft,
Travis
silky
and-
words towards these
and,
wolves, and although they don't understand you,
it was
they
Matt
are
and
somehow
Tony. I
lulled
think
into
that
a
was such a
deep and
great.
strange sleep.
There was such great chemistry going on there, and I have like other friends who also play
However, I
D&D,
wouldn't start
and, like, I feel like
celebrating too early.
because we're
As you all
secretly
seem to
as
finally
fuck,
relax,
like, I feel like we
you
would just
hear a
have, like, a
strange,
grand old time.
evil, and screechy voice fill the air.
At last, you've walked right into my snare, naive adventurers. You've overstepped coming here. Escape? Oh, I'm afraid that won't be possible now.
This looks like Final Fantasy
Heroes.
V for the
What
DS.
is your next move?
Yeah.
An 80s anime dub.
The first one, and then put in like. Clank. Wish list now and get a 10%. What? Get a 10% launch discount. Available.
I feel that, Ty. I
This is
feel
from 2
that.
days ago. Okay, it's available now, so you can't wish list it anymore. It's available, so you just gotta purchase it now.
So much for that 10%. You got to pay them sales tax.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't see the video before today.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a great concept and idea for a way to play Dungeons and Dragons, but watching that looked like a really bad trailer. It legitimately looked like a college like graphic design student's like project.
And it sounded like the voices that they were using. I was just like, where did you get this? Like, how did you come up with this? Like, I had a 2-day deadline.
He
Dang,
slept for
guys.
the first 3 days of the week and he woke up on Thursday and had to finish it before Friday. Like I
He was like,
remember those
they
days
gonna
in
get
school.
whatever.
Uh-huh.
He said they gonna get what they gonna get. I got one more article before we do our last trailer, and it's about Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2 dev promises fix after fans spot Cuban flag in Puerto Rican Miles Morales' house. Damn.
Ouch.
Insomniac addressed concern. And this comes from IGN from, again, Wesley Yin Poole, our resident Spider-Man cover. Spider-Man 2 launched last week, and it didn't take long for fans to notice an error in one part of the game that developer Insomniac has already promised to fix. Redditor, the Houseless Turtle, that is a cool username, I won't lie, spotted the Cuban flag inside and outside of Morales' apartment. Both Miles and his mother, Rio, are Puerto Rican. Can anybody explain why there is a Cuban flag inside and outside of the Miles Morales apartment when he and Rio are Puerto Ricans? The Houseless Turtle asked, and very proud about it in the previous game. Others noticed too and took to social media to bring attention to the mistake. I have some of the tweets that they pulled up. Looks like Insomniac mistakenly have the Cuban flag instead of Puerto Rican flag in Spider-Man 2. Here's a picture of Miles Morales walking inside his apartment. I hope Insomniac Games can fix this soon. The odd thing later in the game is you unlock his suit that has the PR flag on it. So obviously they know what the flag looks like. Not all Hispanics are the same. Someone else said, hello, Insomniac, you did an amazing job in Miles Morales representing Puerto Rican culture. In Spider-Man 2, you replaced the Puerto Rican flag with Cuban. We would love for the flag to be updated accurately to represent Puerto Rico. Loving Spider-Man 2, but I think y'all got some flags mixed up. That's disappointing. But I'm happy that they're addressing that they will fix it. So while the Cuban and Puerto Rican flags are similar in design, they use different colors. It's a clear mistake. One Insomniac is working on a fix for. Quote, a fix is coming for that. James Stevenson, director of community and marketing at Insomniac, tweeted in a response to a fan who had pointed out the error. The Morales flag isn't the only thing Spider-Man 2 players have noticed since the PlayStation 5 exclusive came out. Spider-Man 2 also pays tribute to the late Chadwick Boseman, who infamously played Black Panther in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you're playing, check out our list. Oh, they have a list of, Spider-Man 2's best skills to get first, and as well as all of the Spider-Man 2, and a list of like all the suits you can get in the game. And it gets pretty great reviews, and I said I enjoyed it. So, they will fix it. It sucks when you make mistakes, but it happens to the best of us.
Cuba and Puerto Rico this sounds really generic. Two very different countries. If you're not sure what the flag looks like and you Google it as a graphic designer and you look at the Puerto Rican flag and then you look at the Cuban flag, in my head, I'm like, how did they mess that up?
Yeah, because I was like I feel like when you're like showing the proofs to like people or like to your higher ups, don't you think that like
I was drunk off grain alcohol. Fuck you. I tried.
I would just be like, don't you think someone would be like, did you double check that the flag is correct? Because the internet will crucify us if like it's not.
What I hope happened is there was some coder or game designer or something that was really stoned and they were like, fuck, is Miles Puerto Rican or Cuban, dude? And they get in this like
it's kind of really just more like the colors are in different places and it's kind of just like
confusing as shit.
Yeah.
Like,
but it kind of also kind of reminds me a little bit of like the who is it? It's France and I think another flag that I think gets confused with as well, right?
France, Italy, and Ireland are all real similar, just different colors and different orders, and everybody's got a white. So it's like green, white, and orange, or red, white, and blue. And Italy and France are red, white, and blue switched. Red, white, blue, blue, white, red.
The Netherlands.
Netherlands and Finland are the same. One is red, one is blue. Same cross. Like, yeah.
The
England
Netherlands is red, white, and blue.
Yeah, England also has a big blue cross on theirs. Then the United Kingdom flag has the red, white, and blue cross on it. It's a ton. Fat Joe is Puerto Rican.
But I mean, obviously I'm not offended, but like, I mean, I feel bad for people who like, you know, enjoy the representation aspect of the game, because I mean, like, if I was from somewhere and like I know it has a very specific flag and they confused it for somewhere else, like, yeah, I would be upset about it too. So I'm happy that people called out Insomniac on that shit, because we've learned you can bully these companies into making the shit right. Look at Sonic. That'll always be, they need to do a thesis on that fucking movie. And like, or at least like on Sonic, like there has to be a more in-depth thesis on it about how collectively the internet just bullied a whole company into changing an entire, like changing around a whole movie.
This isn't nerd shit, but the University of Tennessee football team had that happen to them with their fandom. They hired a coach and then 2 days later fired him because of the fans. He didn't even take a snap as a head coach. He didn't even make it to his first game. The fans were literally like, we quit.
Oh.
We won't support him. And they literally fired him before the first game.
The internet is a crazy place.
I watched it happen in real time. We were the laughing joke of college football because everybody was like, you hired this guy, and then the internet convinced you to fire him. Like,
yep. The internet said you don't want this guy to stay.
Yeah. If you want him or us, you pick now.
I have one more trailer. It's a game trailer. It's an announcement trailer, and it's for a horror game. So it's a great way to end off our Thursday, our thrilling Thursday.
Thrilling Thursdays, Mara.
Yes. All right. Crow Country. This sounds crazy and racist.
I like how we use the correct past tense of shit and shat.
Wait a second. You saw that, right?
What?
Nah.
Whoa, if anybody asks, my name is Mara. Deal. Okay. I won't.
You shout both my graphics.
That's all I've ever been told, so that's the way it is. What would you do in reality if somebody you knew walked up to you and they said, look, my name is Brian, and you were like, no, it's not, it's Will. No, my name is Brian. Like how would you react to that?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's gonna be a game I'm gonna pass on. Why are they using my name?
Creep show stuff.
PS5.
PlayStation.
Well, that was a creepy way to end I was not prepared for the game to be using my name. And it's not because I think I'm the only Mara out there. It's because like it's such a rare name.
Yeah.
It's just like, of all names, mine. But this was great, Will.
It always is.
Thanks for being here today.
It's an easy Thursday. Always an easy hour. Easy hour.
you know what? I like to keep it that way because the rest of my week be just busy, busy, busy. So I like to ensure that it's light for here. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching us live today. You know where you can catch us live every week. You know, you can interact with us on all the different socials. That's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I guess Threads, if people are still using it. That's at It's Creatia World, ITSCREATIA World. You can also go to Facebook.com where you can watch these shows. Where you can watch these episodes live. You can also watch them after the fact. But when you're there, and that's Facebook.com/Creatia World. And when you're there, you can go to join one of our groups if you are a fan of House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin, just like dragons in general. And that's Facebook.com/group/Dem Dragons. It's our companion show for when we do Dem Dragons when the Game of Thrones shows are on, but if we'll ever get them back. But yeah, you can talk with us there, post some pictures of some dragons. And when you're there, you can also go to a group. If you're a wrestling fan, you can go to Facebook.com/group/SmackingItRaw. It's our group companion show for our weekly show with Matt, the Warden Matt Ritter, Katie, and Vince. And that's every Saturday at midnight, 11 Central. And that's, yeah, where they'll talk all things wrestling from that week, right? Yeah, like a culmination of everything. So if you missed it, they're going to let you know about it. But yeah, so plug where they can find you, Will.
As always, Mara, thank you for allowing me to come in and invade your space and be the honorary Oos of Creatia World. If you're interested in my shenanigans elsewhere, you can check my link tree, The Will Gray. You'll find everything I do, Botch Bots and Share Shots, Rivet City Radio, and Off the Top Media.
And as always, I appreciate you being here, Will. And you know, you guys can always find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Mara the Shark, MARADASHARK. I will catch y'all tomorrow with Bridget. And until then, see y'all later.